Welcome back. We are on the topic straight lines. In the previous video, we learned how to find the gradient of a straight line joining 2 points. In this video, we are going to apply what we learned in the previous video to solve 2 questions. The questions are: find the gradient of the line which passes through the following points. The first one is point P with coordinates 2, 1 and point K with coordinates 4, -5. And the second one is point C with coordinates -3, -3 and point D with coordinates 8, 5. So we are going to solve these questions one after the other. We will begin with the first one. So for the first one, we have point P with coordinates 2, 1 and point K with coordinates 4, -5. We learned from the previous video that the gradient is equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. Point P is the first point, so the x coordinate of point P will be x1 and the y coordinate of point P will be y1. Point K is the second point, so the x coordinate of point K will be x2 and the y coordinate of point K will be y2. So x1 is 2, y1 is 1, x2 is 4 and y2 is -5. We substitute this information into the formula and we are going to have y2 minus y1. So we have -5 minus 1 as the numerator, and for the denominator we have x2 minus x1. So we have 4 minus 2. So the gradient is equal to -5 minus 1 divided by 4 minus 2, and this is equal to -3. So the gradient of the line joining point P to point Q is -3. The gradient or slope of the line joining point P to point Q is -3. Let's consider the second question. Point C has the coordinates -3, -3, and point D has the coordinates 8, 5. Remember, the gradient is y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. Point C is the first point, so the x coordinate of C will be x1 and the y coordinate of C will be y1. D is the second point, so the x coordinate of D will be x2 and the y coordinate of D will be y2. So x1 is -3, x2 is 8, y1 is -3 and y2 is 5. We substitute these values into the formula and this is going to give us y2 minus y1. y2 is 5, y1 is -3. So we are going to have 5 minus -3. From algebra, we know that 5 minus -3 is the same as 5 plus 3. This is for the numerator. For the denominator, we have x2 minus x1. x2 is 8 and x1 is -3. So we are going to have 8 minus -3. Once again, from algebra, we know that 8 minus -3 is the same as 8 plus 3. So the gradient is equal to 5 plus 3 divided by 8 plus 3. And this will give us 8 divided by 11. So the gradient or the slope of the line joining point C to point D is 8 divided by 11. Thank you for watching this video. Subscribe to this channel for more videos. In the next video, we are going to learn about the equation of a straight line. Bye bye.